My sister was often caught up in fantasies of being a real heiress after reading a novel about such characters. Eventually, an assistant of a wealthy tycoon sought us out, claiming the tycoon was looking for a true heiress from the public to inherit his business. I tried to dissuade her, suspecting there was more to it than met the eye. But soon after, my sister's friend was chosen and began living a life of luxury, eventually marrying the city's renowned Declan Graham. My sister blamed it all on me and shoved me into the street when I was off guard. When I regained consciousness, my sister asked for my opinion. I smiled and replied, "Such a great opportunity, you should definitely seize it." Just like in my previous life, the tycoon's assistant arrived as expected. He explained that the tycoon, having no children in his old age, had been told by a fortune teller that our family's daughter shared a father-daughter bond with him. He wanted to choose one of us as his true heiress to inherit his business. Last time, I thought it was too good to be true and advised my sister against it. Yet my sister's best friend was chosen and received more wealth monthly than most people earn in a lifetime. She even married the dashing and wealthy Declan Graham, whose family topped the city's wealth raggies, consumed by jealousy. My sister turned her anger on me. She pushed me into the street, hissing behind me, "It's all your fault. I should be the one marrying Declan Graham. You ruined everything for me. Go die." The agony of being hit by a car is still etched in my memory. This time around, my sister wanted my advice again. I smirched, slightly, a trace of sarcasm in my eyes. "Sister, this is a rare opportunity. Making the right choice outweighs hard work. If you don't choose, I will." True to her selfish nature, my sister quickly agreed, but my parents looked worried as she was their treasured daughter. "Sierra, do you really want to leave us to become someone else's daughter?" Sierra playfully took my parents' arms and reassured them. "Oh, it's for our family's sake," they said. "They have no children and feel connected to us. If I go, there will be endless money. You'll always be my dearest parents, and I'll never forget you. I'll take care of you in your old age." After speaking, she kissed my parents' faces. They were overjoyed. "Lord, our daughter has grown up and become sensible. If you want to go, go. But if you don't like it, you can always come back." "Okay, I know. Isn't my sister here to keep you company?" After she said this, my parents gave me a disdainful look. "Your sister, she's ungrateful, not as obedient and understanding as you. She hasn't even bought your dad a new car yet." I found it amusing since the car was bought less than 3 years ago, and they were already asking me to get them a new one. "May I ask who bought the current car?" My parents were speechless, then retorted disdainfully, "That cheap car only cost tens of thousands. Raising you was a waste. In the future, Sierra will buy us something better." I chuckled and stayed silent. Sierra raised her head proudly. "Don't worry, parents. Once I am the tycoon's daughter, tens of thousands are nothing. I'll buy you a Rolls Royce." My parents and sister were lost in their dreams, oblivious to the assistant's sarcastic look. The assistant noted the time and reminded us, "If everything's fine, we need to sign an agreement. From now on, Miss Sierra won't be your daughter. However, we understand raising a daughter isn't easy, so you'll receive $1 million as compensation. But you can't contact Miss Sierra actively. Our boss, Mr. Carter, is a well-known figure in City A and wants to avoid gossip." Hearing this, my parents frowned but were tempted by the $1 million amount they could never earn in their lifetimes. They remained silent. The assistant continued, "Sid, of course it's not like you'll never meet. If Sierra misses home and gets Mr. Carter's approval, she can visit you." Seeing their hesitation, Sierra quickly said, "Mom and Dad, I'll become a rich heiress overnight. If I am acknowledging someone else as my parent, there will be sacrifices. Don't hesitate. If you are hesitant, I can go instead of Sierra." That did it. At the thought of me taking away their daughter's opportunity, they agreed immediately and signed the agreement. As soon as it was signed, Sierra didn't pack anything, shed a few fake tears, and left with the butler. I said to my parents, "Vigan, doesn't seem like she misses this home much, leaving so quickly." Their faces darkened, and my mom scolded, "Sierra's doing it for this family. Without her, where would the $1 million come from? When will you be as successful so we don't raise you for nothing?" Yes, the duty of upbringing outweighed everything.